Good evening. Welcome back to IT West End. Today we're going to be taking just a brief look at Atlassian Confluence for hosted services. This relates to versions 1.3.0 to 7.4.17 all the way through up to 7.18.1. CVE is 2022. 26134. Basically, this is in regards to the OGNL vulnerability. Doing a bit of there are a few scripts. Some will do pre-auth, and being able to get directly into the server. So we can see that our Confluence is up and running. We're not going to go too much, but that's just to verify that it's up. Just going to put that over there. I did run into a couple different scripts that does do what we need. However, some of them can only limitedly really tell you if it's vulnerable or not. However, the one that I have found is no longer available, so I'll just repost that in the notes after I'm done. So how does this work particularly? Basically, you have struts to OGNL. You have your name, year, all that kind of stuff, and those have their fields. Goes down to an array of OGNL, so on and so forth. These are what you can abuse. The fact that OGNL can be modified. We can create like a payload for tests and provide an example of this. There are ways of detecting it using curl, but let's just get straight to the good stuff today. Let's take a look. Okay, so going on, because I just saw that the Git repository is no longer accessible. From what I could see, it's returning a 404. I was able to source the CVE elsewhere, and I just put it under CVE pi. So let's take a look under this. So yes. It is. There we are. So, who are we? We are running as this user. Now, just for a side note, this does get saved. I found this other script which is similar to this, that when you do return these commands up from here, this script kind of works the same way. After running the exploit.py, it'll actually return it out into a file for you. However, that one functionally is not as good as the script here. Shout outs here. So what else can we do? Cool. So going through that, we can get a return of what's in the directory. We can see that their ES is a flag. I'm not going to cat that out, but you can cat that out, or use less or head. But given the fact that we can put input in here, I've done a bit of, but unsuccessfully in this instance, but still worth a shot to try in the future, is that since we can send commands in and get a return, what we could also think about is, can we send a command to write out a one-liner and have an open netcat session underneath, so that we can actually get direct access in instead of having to rely on this. That way we can use that to just circumvent and then get an actual full shell. But as for now, as you can see, that this is the vulnerability for Confluence. This is if you're hosting it, meaning you should upgrade it. If you're using the SaaS solution, or the main solution for this online, this should already be patched. So this is a couple years old. So I hope you enjoyed that, and have a good evening.